I hope we run into Dorothy when we go to Lara's hometown. I think she would fit in swimmingly there. Although they seem to only be obsessed with Lara, I don't know that they'd care about Yowie. So maybe not, actually. An orbital wave jammer? That's right. There's one set up at the very top of the watchtower. Pretty big one, too. I had no idea. I can't pretend to be an expert on orbital technology, but that jammer is the reason everyone's been unable to use orbital communications, right? It's a safe assumption. See, a jammer makes perfect sense to me. That's what I thought as soon as they said they couldn't use communications, but it doesn't explain why the other people can. I thought the very concept of a jammer meant they jam everything. Not just some people's Arcus units, but everything. It's likely designed to intermittently release orbital waves of its own to disrupt communications. I think the Intelligence Division has something like that, actually. The RMP does as well, and we do use them from time to time in our operations, but I can say with confidence that I've never seen one powerful enough to cover an area as vast as the Highlands. Equally impressive is the fact that it's designed to allow for certain devices to operate as normal. Okay. The Noble Alliance can communicate the same as always, but no one else can. And orbital communications are a key part of modern warfare, too. If the Alliance is the only ones who can use them, they're at a huge advantage. The 3rd Armored Division is doing their best to even the odds however they can, but it's getting more and more difficult to hold their ground. As long as that device remains active, I can't see the situation improving for them either. We've been trying to see if we can find a way to turn things around, but so far, no such luck. I'm sure Lammy'd be able to bust it up, no trouble, if we got close enough to it. But with the way they're watching the skies, it's not like we could just fly up to it and go to town or anything. No matter the reason, the situation on the Highlands at present is perilous. We've managed to escape harm so far by fleeing here, but there's no guarantee that will always be the case. Personally, I think it's time we started preparing to leave the Highlands behind and move elsewhere. Does it really have to come to that? Very well, I'll help you prepare. Would you be willing to wait until after that for me to come with you? But you're sure, Gaius? I think it's all he can do. Well, we should start preparing to evacuate at once then. We'll need to decide what to do about Charles too, since her father is likely staying behind at Sender Gates. Please hold on a moment. This war was started by the Empire, and the responsibility for dragging Nord's people into it is Erebonia's alone. Why should you have to abandon your homeland because of something you have nothing to do with? That can't be right. I mean, good luck explaining that to any of the 3 parties involved in the war going on right here, though. The Noble Alliance sure doesn't care. Calvard really doesn't care. And I don't think there's anything that the Imperial Army can really do. It pains me to leave as well, but I don't see what other choice we have. You saw the dangers we face if we stay. Jaegers hiding near our settlement, bloody battles cropping up every day. The most important thing is keeping our families safe. If we have to lose our home to do that, so be it. And you're really okay with that? Last time we were here, you told us how you loved everything about this land. I'd never seen someone speak as fondly of their home as you did then. Answer me one more time. Are you really okay with just leaving that home behind? Reem, please. We haven't exhausted our options yet. There's still a way to make it so that you can stay here and keep everyone safe. So, why not give that a shot before we give up already? Give up completely, rather. You couldn't mean stopping the jammer ourselves. Like, do it without Lammy's help? Exactly. The Noble Alliance is focusing all its energy into fighting the 3rd Armored Division. So if a third party like us shows up out of nowhere, I don't see why we wouldn't be able to catch them off guard and disable it. It's not impossible. Yeah, let's walk up to a guarded facility, a heavily guarded facility at that, and just sneak in and break a vital piece of technology. They won't notice. Surely. It doesn't sound easy. Are you sure you want to go through with that? Whether you intended it or not, you'll be fighting against the Noble Alliance. Naturally, we won't be cooperating directly with the Imperial Army. But what the Alliance is doing is hurting more than just the military. It's stopping communications with Xender Gate. And they're taking advantage of that by using Jaegers to control the Highlands. We can't stand back and allow the people of Nord to be threatened like that. Yeah, I agree. The people here have done so much for us. Yeah, it's only fair that we help them out, right? Yep. Are we ready to give it all we've got? If you made up your minds, then that's all I have to say. Thank you, all of you. Count me in. To hear you guys say that you want to protect this land as if it were your own means more than words could ever say. That's good to hear. I'd grumble about how you can't help but poke your noses into trouble every single time you find it, but I've just accepted that's what you do at this point. Poor Celine. Ah, to be young again. Indeed. Seeing all of you fired up reminds me just how important it is to fight to protect the things that matter most to you. Leave contacting the Lieutenant General to us, and we'll leave this matter entirely in your capable hands. May the winds and the goddess guide you both, or guide your path. Thank you. We won't let you down. Well then, we should get started immediately. We can't act without finding a way into the watchtower after all. Yeah. We can't exactly barge our way in through the front door, considering who we're up against. Yep, with those soldats on guard, I doubt we'd even make it that far. We're gonna need to find a way to get into the place without them noticing us. Are there any routes that would get us there without passing them? Wait, I know. Did you think of something? Yeah, one of the areas we investigated during our field study. Remember that area where those orbital mortars that attacked the watchtower were set up? Oh. That's right. You can't see that area from the watchtower. I doubt the Alliance is aware of what happened then either, so it wouldn't be on their radar. That's the perfect spot to sneak in, Elisa. Good call. Is it? Though? Really? Yep, totally possible. It sounds like our best choice. I don't think a place where someone set up a cannon is a good place to sneak into a tower from. Like, it's one thing from being able to effectively hit a target at a distance from a spot. It's another thing entirely to use it as a sneaking point. It's not going to happen. We should travel there on horseback as soon as we're prepared. I'm further convinced that the people in this world are blind. You're sure Claire would have known a better route? Yeah. He might have something else he could use our help with. Life seems to be tough for everyone here these days. Okie dokie. They've all been really, really nice, so we should return the favor. Ooh, side quests? Fair enough. We can drop by there before leaving then. I appreciate it. Game logic, who cares? I care. Reen and Elisa can now use overdrive. Reen and Milliam can now use overdrive. Traveling to your destination along the southern part of the Highlands will cause the main story to advance. As a result, all unfinished or unaccepted quests will no longer be available. Gotcha. You can now use the quick travel menu across the Highlands by pressing square. The quick travel menu is accessible in the north, south, and northeast parts of the Highlands. It will allow you to instantly travel to neighboring maps, making it easier to cross from one side to the other. Okay, I have to re-talk to everyone. There are 2 blue chests somewhere, and hopefully none of them require Machias. Lacan set off on horseback for Zender Gates. Leave contacting them to him. Stay safe out there. I'm guessing that jamming device is a key part of the Alliance's operations here in Nord. They're not going to let you near it so easily. Be ready for anything. The Elder has been fairly concerned about what to do with the settlement. I've tried to advise him how I can, but the battles here grow fiercer by the day. If we don't leave today, we're going to have danger on our doorstep. We'll prepare ourselves for the worst, but we'll be hoping for the best. Take care and good luck. Okay, that's all you had to say. Decidedly not pervy. Good talk. Oh, Charlene Toma. Oh, hello. Is it true that you might be able to make the Highlands safer for us? I mean, sure. That's what we're hoping for, yeah. We can't completely eliminate all danger, but being able to use orbital communications should make it a little safer. Restoring communications should allow Zender Gate to more effectively defend the Highlands too. It's too bad we can't actually fight alongside them though. Oh, please don't apologize. Dad's been just fine over there up until now, and I'm sure he'll stay that way. Yep, I'm sure he will too. Anyway, please do what you can. We'll both be wishing you well. We will. Dad's run into Jaegers on the Highlands a few times since the war began. He said they're definitely not foes to be underestimated, so please be careful. Okay, that's all you have to say. Thank you for trying to help us. Here's hoping you're successful. Good luck. That's all you have to say. I see we've resorted to just tag now. Oh, hello. You all look kind of serious. Is something wrong? No, it's nothing. We do need to leave the settlement for a while, though. Be good while we're away, okay? Okay. I hope we can sort all of this out and make the Highlands safer for everyone again soon. Me too. So let's go and get to it. Lily's really fast. She's not as happy as she looks, though. Sometimes we hear sounds from fighting over here. She's really scared of them. Lily's scared of the war sounds, so am I, though. Okay. Come back and play soon, okay? Alright, that's all you have to say. No one's down by the water. Why are there so many people? Okay, that's the resting one. Probably aren't any people in there. Those are horses. This is a person. Oh yeah, here's a weird story for you. Just before the war broke out, I noticed a weird stone shrine of sorts in the northeast part of the Highlands. What's weird about that? Well, I've been to that spot plenty of times in the past, and no shrine was ever there. Oh! Like the Terra Shrine, or Terra Temple, whatever it was that we did on the way to Gorelia. I haven't got a clue how that works. Some kind of monster that can camouflage itself as a building or something? An old-looking stone shrine just showed up out of nowhere before the war started in the northeast part of the Highlands. I couldn't believe my eyes when I saw it. It's too dangerous for me to go and check it. Check if it's still there, though. I'll check for you. I'll do it. You guess the sheeps might have something new to tell us? They might. Vital information from the sheep. We were planning on having Catan finally learn how to ride a horse this year. That probably won't be happening now since we can't leave here. I'm not sure when we're going to be able to teach him at this rate. I really want Catan to learn to ride, or he's going to have trouble in the future, but right now we have our hands full just living our daily lives. Okay, that's all you have to say. The Elder's considering relocating us to the mountains up north. I can understand why he'd want to, with how much worse the battles are becoming. The last thing we want is any of us, the children especially, getting caught up in one. The mountain range we'd be moving to is known for its harsh climate, which is not exactly ideal for a doctor like me. But if things continue going the way they are, we may have no other choice. This nomadic group is very small. It's really just Gaius' family, that family, and Watari, and that's it. Oh, and the elders, I guess. I'm just gonna have to hope that out there is a bunch of other families, and they just are all their little mini enclaves. Hi. There's been talk about whether or not we should move farther north for a while. The Elder has been discussing it with Gwyn, too. I wonder what they'll decide on. We've never experienced a war of this scale before, so we can't rely on precedent to guide our decisions. This war really does have us all in a panic. The uncertainty of it all is the worst part. Who can say how long this will go on for? I forgot to check. Do you have, Gambler Jack? I do need this. And then I already have this. Okay. I almost missed a book. That would have been tragic. Oh, this is Lacan. Leave contacting Zender Gate to me. You should focus your efforts on the watchtower. The Alliance seems to have planned their takeover of it rather thoroughly, so getting the device isn't going to be easy. Make sure you're ready before heading there. The Alliance seems to have planned their actions here more meticulously. Don't underestimate them. May the winds and the goddess guide your path, and be sure to be thoroughly prepared. Okay. There are side quests in here. Hi. You were attacked by a strange monster to the northeast, were you? Perhaps that may have been one of the otherworldly beasts mentioned in this land's legends. They're said to appear at turning points in history when our world is thrown out of balance, but who can say for sure? What matters most is that you lived to tell the tale of your encounter with it. Legends say that otherworldly beasts appear at turning points in history when our world is thrown out of balance. Whether those legends are true, no one knows, but if they are, those beasts are not of this world. Do be careful. I'll be fine. Side quests. Moving north will require quite a bit of preparation, that of which we are all working on at the moment. I wish we could do more to aid you. Not at all. It was only thanks to everyone here that we could come together like this again. You've done more than enough. We really do appreciate all you've done for us during our stay. If anything, we're the ones who should be trying to return the favor. Actually, is there something we can help out with? I was under the impression that you had somewhere you needed to go. At least, that was what Lacan told me. He said that you and your classmates had something that only you could do. Sounds like Lacan kept the details vague to avoid worrying him. So it does. Sure, but we can help out too. Multitasking ain't nothing for the likes of Class 7. Yeah, it's been kind of our thing. Always has been. Perhaps so. You seem to have a good understanding of your own limits. If you would, allow me to take you up on your kindness. These are the tasks I have that I could appreciate some help on. Okay. Foaling around. The puns. One of our settlement-born foals has gone missing? Assuming nothing has happened to him, he should still be somewhere on the highlands, but who knows for how long. Would someone be willing to look for him? If so, please come speak to me. I'm usually taking care of the sheep in the settlement. I will find you your baby horse. from Lacan. It appears that Jaegers have unleashed military monsters in the Northern Highlands. While they've likely done so to disrupt the 3rd Armored Division, there are so many that they've already damaged the settlement. They need to be eliminated, and I would like your help doing so. Please report your success to Elder Ivan, as I will be out patrolling. Okay. Defeating military monsters and finding a lost bowl. Those sound right up our alley. Yeah, I'd like to do both if possible. Of course we're doing both. We're gonna do these. We'd better do them before going to the watchtower. Right, we've got our assignments. Let's get to it. Tally-ho! Tally-ho indeed. Hey, anything else to say, Grandpa? We thought our inability to use oral communications was peculiar, but I had no idea it was the work of human hands. It seems we are left with no choice but to accept that all of the land of Nord has been drawn into this war. We will have to act with far greater caution from now on. As the Elder, I believe I have some long, hard thinking ahead of me. You intend to keep acting independently, do you not? Then by all means, do so. I am certain that your actions will be to the benefit of this land. As the Elder of this settlement, I will be expecting great things from you. I do, however, hope that you will be careful. I'll be careful-ish. Wait. Can I still not make... No! I can make dark matter, but I can't make the stupid detection. Lame. Lame. Terrible. Dark Matter Maniac is back. Not quite yet. Oh, actually, I don't need Fortuna on Elliot. I actually will make that Dark Matter. Hold the phone. This is 80 Earth Quartz, 160 space. That's fine. Okay. Orbit. Elliot. Here you go. Instead, you can have... You can have Fortuna and Airstrike. Sure. Why not? Okay. Hi. We believe there are 3 groups of military monsters roaming the northern part of the Highlands right now. I've been trying to take care of them myself where possible, but it feels like for everyone I slay, 2 take its place. A human version of a Hydra. How obnoxious. Should you find any of them, I would appreciate it if you could take care of them for us. You have my thanks. Okay. Will do. Eventually. I gotta talk to Sheeta and some sheep first. Still just Ba? Yeah, just Ba. Still just Ba. Don't sheep have tails? Can't say I've spent much time ever looking at the booties of sheep, but I'm pretty sure they have tails. Like little nubs. Oh, hello. Can I help you? We're fine. Actually, I believe we're the ones who can help you. We heard a foal has gone missing. Oh, you came about that? Yeah, he's only about 2 months old. You lost a 2-month-old baby? You monsters. He was born not long before the war broke out. But we lost sight of him while moving the settlement, and we haven't seen any sign of him since. That's not good. Yeah, it is. I feel like he should have said, no, it isn't. Not, yeah, it is. I mean, technically it makes sense what he said. He was agreeing that, yeah, it is in fact not good. But he should have, whatever. Would have sounded more accurate to have said, no, it isn't good. He's probably fine, though. Horses are intelligent animals, even at that age. At 2 months. I hope so, too, but still, I guess that's that animal instinct kicking in. I just wish I had kept a closer eye on him. Oh, Sheeta, there's no way you could have known this would happen. Blame the translators? I will. Well, I can't blame you for being worried. I know you're all really busy right now, but would you be able to help me look for him even a little? Any help at all would be great. I will get you your horse back. All right, we understand. Don't worry. If he's still out there, we'll find him. Thank you so much. I haven't got any clue as to where he could be, though. The Highlands are so vast. You're gonna need something to go on. Yeah, that would be helpful. I know. If we just get Lammy to give us a bit of a hand. No Lammy. We're trying to find a horse, not help the Alliance find us. If only we had an orbital car or something to get around in. Oh, hold on a minute. I've forgotten all about it, but when we went off with Grandfather earlier, I saw a horse. It was about the time we reached the northeastern area of the Highlands. It was so small, I thought it was just my imagination, but if it wasn't, you thought you just see horses as like a hallucination? What a weird thing to hallucinate. You're sure about this? Although I guess hallucinations are usually weird. Pretty sure, yeah. I might have tried to brush it off as just my imagination, but thinking back, it couldn't have been. That might have been him. It sounds like it would be worth our while to investigate at the very least. Shall we be going then? Right, let's go. Foaling around. We lost sight of him while we were moving the settlement here. He should still be somewhere out there, out on the Highlands, but I've got no idea where. Good luck finding him. Please do what you can. No problem, Sheeta. We'll be back with him soon. I will do my best to find the baby horse, just not today. For today, that's actually going to be it.